Hey guys, Yo13Ace here. It's been a while. I think it's been a month since my last video on the Pack Cafe, or rather, it was the F14 swing wing mechanism video. So today I thought I'd show you guys what I've been working on for the past few weeks. I've been gone on vacation, so I didn't get a lot of build time, but I wanted to show you guys something new. This is my own original design that I call the YX-01 NightBat. So this design was actually done a long time ago. It was like in May or something, May of 2012. I'll post a test flight video of the first prototype, which flew very well outdoors and indoors. But it was a lot more plain than this. It did not have a canopy, intake, or very detailed vertical stabilizer. Although it was plain, it flew well. But you know, the problem with this one is that it's so fancy and more aesthetic based. Its flight performance is really not that good. So I didn't want to post a video of this, but now I'm doing it because I thought I'd let you guys know what I've been working on. If you like my Facebook page, you would have seen this like when it first came out. But you know, this is supposed to be a secret project, but now I'm showing it to the world. It's my own design. Hope you guys like it. I didn't try very hard on the paint scheme. I just put a little kind of technology-based theme on this plane. But anyways, this plane has a pretty cool design, but you know, aeronautically, it doesn't actually fly that well. Sometimes it goes like this and then stalls, crashes. Sometimes it goes directly for the ground. So, you know, I was testing, and if you were staying in touch with my Facebook page, you would see like posts of me saying that this plane was like, it's like a failure. It doesn't work, you know. It only works 50% of the time, which is not really good. So, but it's a prototype. I made two prototypes. The first one flew outside and inside, but it was a lot more plain. This version is a more finalized version, but it sacrifices the performance for the looks. So this plane, let's talk about the facts of it. The canopy was completely original. I just randomly drew one and happened to be like that. So the canopy reaches in there and basically ends up here. Alright, the wing design is kind of based on the F-35. You can see here that little edge is a intake, air intake rather, and on this plane I put it down there. So that's that part of the plane. This part right here, I purposely left that space there for possibility of instability, which did happen on this plane, but you know, I was gonna add canards if it was unstable, but turns out it was stable. It just had pitch issues. Either went up and then stalled, or went directly down for the ground. It's not good. So I have the wings. The wings are based kind of on the CFA 44 Nosferatu, another project that I did not show to you guys because it wasn't exactly finished. This thing does fly, this doesn't, but this actually is a fictional plane from Ace Combat, which has a port here. The reason I said it failed was because I was going to actually cut this out, which I did, but I didn't finish the entire thing. It was supposed to have a working EML / ADMM port, which meant that this thing could open like this, and where the intakes would be, it would be a storage hold for the EML, which I have a partially prototyped gun design. It's gonna be like this. It pops out like this, right? Except this one's oversized, but you know, it was a prototype. So basically, I planned for it to like be able to come out like this, and then like you could attach a straw to the end of this, and you could blow, and then it'd shoot out like a paper dart or something. But you know, that was a failed project. This thing does fly though. I'll get a test flight of it, and I'll give it a video of its own soon. But you know, we're talking about this plane in this video mostly. So this plane, yeah. So that's the wing design, and the upper intake was actually inspired by the ASF-X Shinden 2, designed by Koji Kawamori, I think. It was a plane in Ace Combat Assault Horizon. It's fictional, and I thought it would be a cool design, and I implemented it here. This design is inspired by that plane. So are the vertical stabilizers. Alright, see, what I had in mind was I put the wings, I actually moved the wings in front and put the vertical stabilizers here so that it would be able to fold down like that. Turns out, after a few test flights, I found out that when it points down, it's unstable, which is just something new I learned from this design. And at the end here we have 2D CD or 2D DC. I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but it was implemented on the CFA 44, where the N was a thrust vectoring nozzle that had 3 tabs that would move in and out and stuff like that. I was going to mimic that, but it was already too much weight in the back, so I did not add that. Instead, I just left it with 2 internal thrust vector nozzles. That's basically this plane. Yeah. So a little more info on why I started the project YX series. It was mostly because I wanted to like find out if certain wing designs actually worked. Turns out this wing design doesn't, which is something you learn. You know, it's basically experiments on planes like this, and if it's successful, then I make a final version and I'll call it, you know, a finalized prototype. But otherwise, everything else remains a prototype, and so this plane is a prototype and will stay a prototype. I don't think I will improve this plane anymore because it's done its role. Right, this wing design does not work, doesn't fly, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much this plane. I'll go to the flight video of the first one now. It has a conclusion introduction thing at the end of that video segment, but don't mind that part. I just attach it onto this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this talk on what I've been doing for the past few weeks, and the Project YX series, which I'll be starting to do as well as real world planes like the F-15 or something like that. I'm making Pixies and Cyphers F-15s right here. These are 2 fuselages. So you had to make 4 of everything, which is pain, especially the wing design. It's so complicated, but you know. So I guess I'll go to the flight video of this now.